Hey everybody, today we're going to be exploring Point Pleasant, the boardwalk, a little bit of the town. It's going to be a car tour, and we're starting off the intersection of Route 35, where we're going to be going over the bridge and into town. Kitchen 35 Diner, landmark here on the right. Coming down this road 35 south, if you're planning on coming down on a weekend, make sure you allow yourself plenty of time, as it always gets crowded, and because of the bridge there are always delays. As you guys can see, it's a two-lane narrowing highway which goes over the bridge, and like I said, there's always delays during the summer to go over the bridge and get into town. So there's a couple of things that we're going to do. We're going to go through the town. We're going to go to the boardwalk, and I'm also going to take you guys to one of the streets where some very good seafood restaurants are. So we're going over the Manasquan River Bridge right now, as you guys can see. Nice mid-April Jersey Shore day. About 66 degrees right now. April 21st. And if you have followed our other videos, keep saying that April is a month, depending on the weather, where all shore towns are preparing for the upcoming summer season. Before we go any further, I always say please subscribe to our channel, share, like our videos, in hopes to navigate through YouTube traffic and bring more videos like this to you guys. So Point Pleasant Borough, over the bridge, you bear right, and we're gonna go right through town. I'm going to point out a couple things. To my left here by the light, you have Frankie's Bar and Grill. Pretty cool little hangout place. And also the Point Lobster Bar and Grill, Portuguese Spanish restaurant. It used to be the Mediterranean restaurant. Don't know if it's been resold or just renamed. Spanish, Portuguese food. We're gonna go right through this Route 35 South and take you onto the boardwalk before we come back and go through the town. We're gonna be crossing Ark Avenue. Again, Point Pleasant is another town that is it's not that as small as towns like Belmar and Avon by the Sea that we've done the other drive-through videos, but it's not the biggest either. There's definitely a lot more of a younger crowd, as well as families, bigger combination of the two, as opposed to Avon by the Beach or Belmar, which is more family oriented. Once again, you're planning coming down, for all you weekend beach warriors, be prepared, as this town gets quite busy during the weekends. If you're planning on vacation here, sites that you can find rentals and condos and townhouses and apartments for rent, Zillow or Realtor.com. Brave New World, they also have a one of their stores here. A lot of cool surf stuff. Town of Point Pleasant is an older town. A lot of new construction as far as condominiums, townhouses, apartments, what have you. So if you take Route 35 south all the way through, it kind of looks like it's winding to the end, but it bears left. McDonald's on the right hand side. Another good spot I want to point out again, if you watch my previous videos, I don't go out of my way to recommend restaurants, food, or what have you, because everybody has a different taste. I just point out options, but it's buried right here, the Ark, this little place here, the Ark Pub and Eatery. It's one of those places that you have to either be a local or somebody recommend to you to find it. A lot of condos, townhouses, apartments down here. This is a new, to my right, this is a new complex that is being finished right now. Again, I recommend you guys going to Zillow or Realtor.com. We're gonna make a left on Ocean Avenue, and it kind of starts the beginning of Point Pleasant, close to the beach. Again, houses, some are for sale, some are for rental. You'll notice, let me just pull over because there's a car behind, and as I always say, New Jersey drivers get a little antsy when I go slow during my tours. During the summer they're okay because everything slows down. But anyway, so you guys see a lot of construction going on. Motels, hotels that you can stay during the summer months. Very quiet right now, as you guys can see. Mid of April, I'm actually getting close to the last third of April, 21st. So it's a lot quieter that you're going to see in the next 30 days. Come May, a lot more weekend beach warriors, and then of course vacation houses and people coming down for weeks at a time. And of course, all the people that have summer homes here begin to come either on weekends or weeks at a time and what have you. And let's not forget the people that live here, the locals. Now, the buildings, apartments, condos, townhouses, homes in this Jersey Shore town are probably in a different rental scale than those, let's say, of a Belmar or an Avon. I believe you can find all those details in Zillow and Realtor.com, but I think they're a lot more affordable, and you guys can see a lot more motels and hotels and places to stay here as opposed to the Belmar and Avon by the water. Jenkinson's by the water is one of the biggest attractions here in Point Pleasant. They pretty much have all the boardwalk rides, concessions, restaurants, bars, and you guys can see it right here. They're getting ready for their opener, which again, depending on where you are in New Jersey, by the first week of May or so, they seem to be opening up, and depending on the weather, the traffic increases or decreases. All this is Jenkinson's. As you can see, a lot of service trucks. They're getting ready for their opening. This is the Jenkinson's Aquarium, which is right in the middle of the boardwalk. And as you can see, there are some folks that take advantage of the early, or I shouldn't say early, because we're already on the third week of April, so the nice days to come down here and enjoy the boardwalk. The houses and the rental units are a bit smaller than you would find in some of the towns like Belmar or Avon. A lot more rental properties available here. Offshore Pub and Restaurant on the right hand side there. So if you watch the other videos that I've posted, the rental townhouses, apartments, condos tend to be a bit smaller here and at a different price range. Ocean condominiums. There's definitely places to rent and stay for those of you guys that are coming for the weekend or for the week or longer than that. Another good spot here in Point Pleasant is right on the corner here, which is the Lighthouse. Italian Ices, they're not open yet. I'm sure they're getting ready. Once we cross the street, we're gonna go into a winding road, as I said, where there's a lot of little restaurants, and I'm gonna pull over and let the cars behind me pass me by so I can show you guys a little bit better what's going on. So Harbor Head, this seems to be condos and townhouses, private community. Casa Del Mar, little hotel. We're gonna go right in the water and just follow this winding road. Once again, a lot of folks come down here for fishing. Jersey Hookers Bait and. This is the first restaurant, the Shipwreck Rental Lips. Shipwreck Point for your dining. So you go ahead and Google that. And as you will proceed down this winding path, we're gonna come across Red's Lobster Pot. Opening May 5th, as you guys can see the sign. Opening May 5th. As I told you guys, a lot of these restaurants are getting ready for their opening. So Red's Lobster Pot on the right hand side. More rentals right by the boat in the shipyards. All the fishing boats are coming in. So there's some pretty good restaurants with seafood, I would imagine. The shrimp box is right next to it. Shrimp box is already open. Shrimp box usually opens up, I believe, the first week of April. So shrimp box is open. As you guys can see, pretty crowded parking lot already. Again, don't like to recommend restaurants, as everybody has different tastes, but Shrimp Box is definitely a restaurant that if you decide to visit, you're gonna have to make some reservations or definitely wait. They're always busy. And again, You know what? Let me pull in here. I'm just gonna show you guys what it looks like. These are all the fishing boats are coming in. The cool part, by the way, this is the back of the shrimp box. And the cool part, if you guys can see the ledge there, there's actually boats that come in, dock, and then they go eat, and then leave with their boats. Instead of driving down here, they actually come with a boat, dock right in the back, and go eat and leave on their boat. So this is what it looks like in the back where the ship boats. That's where the shrimp box is. If you come in, there's no parking, by the way. They also have parking, which they, I guess, have an agreement with Jenkinson's. They'll direct you where to go. It's within walking distance. So this is the street that has a few seafood restaurants. We're gonna make a right now, cross over, smaller bridge, give you guys an idea what it looks like. These are homes that, for the most part, I believe are, you know, people that have second homes or what have you. I don't know what the amount of year-round folks are here, but we're basically going down Broadway right now, which will take us right by the bridge as we enter. Daniel's Bistro on the right hand side. I imagine that they're going to be getting to open up soon. Pizzeria on the corner, Jimmy's Cucina, Shore Point Motel, Atlantic Motel. So you see a lot more motels and hotels and rental apartments and whatnot. So there seems to be a lot more rental availability for folks that are looking to come down again for the weekend or for the week, as opposed to some other shore towns. This is another good spot, the Spike's Fish Market and Restaurant. You can come down here and actually get seafood right off the boat for you to take home and cook, or you can eat there. So this is one of the cool places that this little town has. That they actually, it might actually be one of the very few places that sells seafood where you can, you know, buy it for the house. This is where we came off. This is the bridge that we came off, by the way, which the Garden State Marina is right on the right hand side as we were coming in. I didn't mention that. Okay. 5 Fitness is also here if you're looking to get your workout in. Behind this gas station to the left hand side, there's a Dunkin Donuts for all the Dunkin fans. So the Dunkin Donuts coming up on the left hand side. Want to make sure everybody's covered, you know. We're gonna take a right here. Give you an idea what the residential area of Point Pleasant looks like. Okay, for any real estate inquiries, rentals, purchases, what have you, Zillow or Xylo, whichever way you pronounce it, Realtor.com. Good tools for you guys to get an idea what the real estate market is like, again, for purchases, rentals, or anything in between. We are going to hit the center of town right now. Give you a little car tour of the center of town. We'll make a right. Stella y Luna, right on the corner of Arnold Avenue and Bay Avenue. Green Planet Coffee Shop. Dina's, the Cole House. Milito, Polish Italian restaurant. Small little center of town. Cute little restaurants. Rudy's restaurant, bar supplies, if you plan on opening up a restaurant. Down here. Van House and Galligan. And just like that, the center of town is behind us. I'm actually going to turn around and take you guys to the other side. But again, it's a small little town, Jersey Shore. A lot of towns by the shore. That's what makes the Jersey Shore attractive. So I am just going to make a left. As I said, I want to give you guys a not only a tour by the water, but also through the town. This side of town is more, or at least it looks like there are more year-round residents. So right now we're going down Trenton Avenue. In case you wonder where we are. And as I said, it seems that these are the year-round residents. Point Pleasant Beach High School to my right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a left on Bay Avenue and go back into center of town and kind of navigate through the other side. Now, there is a small little surf shop that repairs boards. Right, you can hardly, if you go too fast, you're actually gonna miss it. Hope I didn't miss it. You know what? It's not here anymore. Well, scratch that. Used to be a small little shop that did a great job with surfboards, repairs, and why not? Doesn't seem to be here anymore. Okay, so we're back on the main street of Point Pleasant. Small little trendy shops. Which again, we are on April 20th, so traffic is a lot less. As you guys can see, some new stores opening up. Coming soon, Sunshine Daydream. Jewelry and clothing, gifts, and why not? This is to our left, Point Pleasant Bar and Grill. Kumo Hibachi on the right hand side. Going through town, intersecting the railroad tracks that Point Pleasant Beach Station, which all the locals take the train to go to New York if they're working. And if we take this all the way down, we're going to wind up right by the boardwalk. Pelican Point Motel. A lot of parking here, by the way, during the summer. All the parking is by meters, so you park your car, you get a ticket, pay for how many hours you're going to be here. So Point Pleasant does not have any free parking, not close to the boardwalk, by the way. So if you guys are going to decide to come down here, you better make sure whatever. That's another thing from experience. I'm just going to make a right because I could park on the street because there's not that many people here. But anyway, during the summer months, from experience, guys, believe me, it's very difficult to find parking. This place gets very crowded. So this is it, really. Point Pleasant is a small town, but it gets extremely busy during the summer, as I said. So if you guys are planning on coming down here for the weekend, better be prepared to try to find parking spots. To my knowledge, there is no free parking down here. You're gonna have to pay. All right, this is it. This concludes the car tour of Point Pleasant. Please subscribe, please like, please hit the bell so you get new content every time it's posted. Share the channel, and we look forward to seeing you guys on the next video.